I failed at getting my degree. I failed at reaching certain life goals. In a weird way, I've also failed at love. But I'm only 26, and I'm hoping to change that by realizing a dream I've been holding off for too long. Here's how I plan to do it. So yeah, I want to be a content creator. More specifically a gaming/tech content creator. Because for the longest of time, man, I've seen so many content creators go from literally nothing to some of the biggest names that you see on the internet. One of these guys was PewDiePie. Literally saw this guy go from about a million subs to 100 million subs, which just him being a gamer, him playing what I also enjoy, something I can also do, I found very inspiring. Another guy that actually inspired me, I would even say potentially more, is KSI.
Hey guys, it's your boy KSI, the GDBT.
I know he's a character, but he's black, and I know that's a bit weird, but it stood out to me because it showed me that there's different paths that we can take through life. Especially with him being such a hard worker, and I remember this guy coming after school, dude, like high school, record whatever videos, whatever you play video games with his friends or with Deji, and literally go from doing that to now becoming KSI. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's one of those where I've just always wanted to give this a shot. Oh yeah, I didn't even introduce myself. I'm Lima. Like I said, I am South African. I am also Motswana, so I am blessed to be part of two beautiful nations. I'm 26, getting super old. Actually, turning 27. Yeah, man. There's not really much to me. Like I said, I'm very much into tech. I'm very much a gamer. Very much a homebody. This is really how I discovered not just the passion or the enjoyment of watching these content creators build something, but the passion for also just creation and, more importantly, learning. To give you an idea of what I do, I'm a retail manager. So I am blessed to have made a career within a career I never thought I would make it in. But with that being said, it is quite a time-consuming job, at times physically taxing. So trying to also explore this is going to be a bit difficult. But like, at the same time, what do I have to lose? Plus, man, I'm in my 20s, man. I gotta live, you know what I'm trying to say? My dad, yeah. Anyway, with that being said, this is what I'm thinking. Okay, so I want to do one long form piece of content once a week, while also doing 3 short form content. So this is like your TikTok or your Reels. The main thing is to focus on consistency, because I do believe consistency in this game is key. As I mentioned, I do retail, and I think this is probably the most I can do within around the job that I do. So probably the most sustainable way I could do it. Number 2, I really want to document this journey, and in essence, this is what this video is. How I plan to do it, a little bit with like your weekly like catch up, or this is what I was doing, and I think mostly through streams. I wanna stream the behind the scenes, should I say. I'm just as much a novice as most people, so I have taken a bit of time to learn the basics, you know, either be what software to use or what I can do or what I can't do with what I have. But with what I do have, I'm still very much learning, and I like the idea of popping up my stream here and there, maybe recording some gameplay, because I do want to do some gaming. Or like the other day, I literally just turned on my TikTok live and started streaming my editing, which again, I'm learning, which I think is a fun thing to see someone who's learning how to edit. You know, I mean, I thought that it's a cool idea, but I really want to document that. And number 3, in my opinion, the most important, is I want to build a community, man. My biggest goal is to create a space where people can geek out to their favorite games or talk about their favorite gadgets without really feeling weird or over the top or overbearing. From the very start, I want this channel to be about us, not just me. Weird to say, but at its core, that's really what it is. I want this to I want to show that it is possible to do things in an unconventional way in a country that is, I would say, more developed than most, but still in Africa. I'm hoping this can inspire people, but at the same time I want to build a community where we can all just come together and just enjoy this passion and really just, you know, just be ourselves, man, you know. So that's the plan, man. That's the plan. If you are on board, if you are feeling it, please just drop a like. I'd love to hear some of your thoughts, so comment down below and subscribe at the little bell thing to get the little notification here and there, you know. I also will be posting a lot on TikTok and a bit more on Instagram as well, the short form content as I mentioned. So it would be awesome if you could follow me there as well. There is other stuff that you can watch specifically on TikTok. I've left a lot of my old stuff there. I like the idea of, like I said, building, so you can actually see some of my interesting work to, like, look, it's still very interesting, but it's grown. You can see a quality shift, and I would one day I definitely will share some of the tips and tricks that I do, because you'd be surprised what I use to achieve what I've managed to achieve. That makes sense. But yeah, man, this isn't just my journey, it's ours, and I can't wait to see where it takes us. Anyway, have a great morning, afternoon and evening, and thanks for watching.